Everyone tells you to chase your passion, but no one tells you what to do when you're finally standing face to face with it, and it stares back in silence. I want to start this journey with honesty. This is not a flashy trailer. This is not a highlight reel. This is the first breath of something I've quietly carried inside me for years. There was a moment, about 2 years ago, I found myself sitting in silence. No noise, no distractions, just a notebook, and one unsettling question scribbled at the top of the page. What do I truly care about? I didn't know the answer. I had careers, I had skills, I had habits, but passion, that was buried deep under layers of productivity hacks, fake smiles, and scrolling. That's when I discovered something that shook me. The writings of people who lived 2,000 years ago, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, spoke more to me than most modern self-help books ever did. What am I passionate about? I'm passionate about depth, about ideas that hold up in storms. Why Stoicism? Because it's the only philosophy that never asked me to pretend. It told me, you're not in control of the world. You're barely in control of yourself. But if you can master that, you've won. Who am I doing this for? For people like me. People who are tired of performative advice and surface-level living. People who crave silence, but not emptiness. People who want to live well, but think deeply first. This is for you. We live in a world screaming for attention. But have you ever stopped to wonder what happens if you stop screaming back? Let me tell you a story. I once deleted every app from my phone for 30 days. No dopamine loops, no notifications, no scrolling. For the first time, I heard my own thoughts, and I didn't recognize them. They were anxious, judgmental, angry. I realized it wasn't the world making me frantic, it was me. And that's where the idea of stillness changed everything. Where did I learn this? Not in therapy, not in productivity books, but in the meditations of a Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius, written in the dead of night, in a battlefield tent. He wrote not to impress others, but to tame the chaos inside himself. How do I apply it? By turning reflection into ritual. By asking hard questions every morning. What's truly in my control? What is my ego hiding? What does my fear say about me? And writing the answers not for likes, but for clarity. This channel will be an extension of that. In the age of instant everything, depth is rebellion. We're drowning in advice. Be productive, be positive, be visible. But no one asks the deeper questions. What is your life truly about? What do you stand for when the noise fades? Here's what I stand for. Depth over noise. Virtue over image. Presence over performance. When did this shift happen for me? During failure. The kind of failure that strips you bare. No job title, no social media, no identity. All I had left was the quiet whisper, how will you respond? That's where philosophy came in. Not as theory, but as emergency medicine for the soul. Why am I creating this now? Because we're starving for meaning in an age of distraction. Because we've replaced mentors with influencers. Because we've mistaken achievement for fulfillment. This channel isn't here to sell you a perfect morning routine. It's here to explore how to live when the lights go out. The storms will come. The people will disappoint. The world will turn chaotic. But the Stoics taught us one thing. Build your fortress within. This is the mission of the Stoic Depths, not to sell certainty, but to explore how ancient ideas can build modern strength. How will this channel help? Through long-form meditations, through real questions and uncomfortable truths, through stories, yours, mine, and those history has almost forgotten. What can you expect? Deep dives into Stoic texts and their modern applications. Personal challenges that test emotional control and character explorations of fear, mortality, failure, resilience, clarity. This is not motivational hype. This is philosophy in practice. So if you've ever felt like you were meant to live with more purpose, if you've ever searched for clarity in the fog, if you want to go deeper, not faster, then welcome to the beginning. This is the Stoic Depths. Let's go beyond the noise, together.